This little apartment is like living in a tiny box on a roof in New York with a private deck and this insane view.
Tiny might not be the word for this. Over 900 square feet.
This is over 900 square feet.
Yes.
Does it come with the herb garden?
Buy it and we'll give you a year of free basil.
This awesome roof apartment's in the Upper East Side on 64th Street, surrounded by taxis, city bikes, local restaurants, and this Starbucks, where you can hang out with your wife and your newborn baby, if you're me and you have a newborn baby. Okay, why is there a random mattress just kind of hanging out here? You know, at one point, somebody was all excited to get this and sleep on it. And now it's here, part of the Alibaba Mediterranean restaurant. As you walk down these side streets, you are just gonna see restaurant after restaurant after restaurant after restaurant, and it's kind of overwhelming. Louis Chicken, so they have a lot of meats, but their chicken sandwich is fantastic. 11 bucks. There's a picture of it. I just think their printer's terrible. That's why it doesn't look better. Taste it and you'll see what I mean. I also stumbled upon this super creepy looking antique shop with weird statues that look like Romans, creepy paintings, and just a whole bunch of other random objects, like this cannon. Oh wow, this place is open to the public. This could be a great spot for a first date because it's like a museum, except all this stuff is for sale. It's called the Manhattan Art and Antique Center. Although the Japanese section looking a little sparse. Ooh, but they have a suit of armor, got some pharaohs, even a full-on sarcophagus. Is that King Tut? Guess I'll have to visit and educate myself. Hot Jumbo Bagel. If you don't know where to eat, go to a place with a basic sounding name and a really old sign. You know they're doing something right to survive like this. Hey, since 1977. Interestingly, this is our first pizza place. Manhattan's full of terrible places to get pizza, so I figured we would have seen more by now. Luckily, the subway transit here is also fantastic. Look at all the trains you can get here at Lexington. This is also 5 minutes from the apartment, and the trains run every 1 minute and every 3 minutes. And if you feel like eating some of the world's least exciting Mexican food, right here there's Chipotle. I don't know how they get so much liquid in their burritos, but they do. Luckily, we're by the nuts factory. Those machines make the nuts. Look, they just got rows and rows and rows of good stuff in there. And they have a buffet of olives for some reason. And if you want a diner with that classic coffee, them classic pancakes, the Upper East Cafe. A little pricey, but it's okay. Hiding under the scaffolding, we have a juice press, a local coffee shop called Daniel's, clothes, and stuff that will probably break when it falls over. And 2 minutes away, you can get the 63rd Street F and the Q. If you don't have a car, living near something like this, it's a real consideration. It might make your life a lot less complicated in the morning. Mortan Williams, full grocery store. Get yourself some cold cuts, some earth-sized strawberries and blueberries. Sushi Craft Cleaners. Look at this little place. It's like half below ground, but it's the closest cleaners to the apartment, and that makes it pretty cool. Also, you want a cleaners with old signs that's been around for a long time. On new cleaners, on the other hand, they might ruin your stuff. Then we have one Citibank on this side of the street and another Citibank on this side of the street. They really want your money. And they'll probably get it because it's right around the corner from the apartment. 64th Street, nice looking street. You got your Upper East Side luxury towers. And then we have the Manhattan Eye, Ear, and Throat Hospital. And since every time you go to a place with a sore throat, they tell you to wait a few days and come back, that'll be convenient. Oh boy, there's another weird statue place. Why are there so many of these in this neighborhood? Only up here do you see them. And luckily, we have a little ristorante where you can dine in utter secrecy in this glass see-through box. Inside looks pretty nice. And they have a real simple menu, look at that. Since the names of everything are in Italian, that's gonna get frustrating real quick. And then over here we have your local Chinese place. That looks amazing. That looks like a duck or a chicken.
The Royal York. They treat you like king, queens, prince, and princesses.
As long as you pay the common charges.
Oh, absolutely.
It looks fancy schmancy. Ready?
Absolutely.
Nice to meet you guys. Thank you. You too. Do you like living in this building?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, so I can trust an anonymous stranger versus
Go ahead.
someone that went to school to be a realtor.
There you go. Absolutely.
Whoa. Over 900 square feet, that's what we're looking at?
1 bedroom and 1.5 bath.
So almost 2 baths.
Almost.
In a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, you can make so much out of this.
What does it cost?
1.149. And there's more outdoor space here than you get in most luxury apartments.
He's right. My luxury apartment has a little balcony that might fit that chair only. The great thing about this apartment is right after you walk in, there's just storage everywhere, like this massive walk-in closet. When you look inside, you'll see the current person has pretty much everything in it. So this is like half hardware closet. We're not gonna need this because we have a floor plan.
And have coat closet.
This is so useful. Jackets, guitar, Dyson vacuum.
You can fit a suitcase here. JFK, we are ready.
But what's crazy is this would have been the only closet if they hadn't done all the other crazy customizations to pretty much every wall in this place. More jackets, more stuff. We could spend the entire video going through all their stuff, which we won't do, but look at all this. And what's nice is you got these wardrobe style closets, traditional cabinets to show off stuff that's special to you.
London. This is Venice. This is somewhere else.
You're a lot more cultured than I am. Maybe that's why it's his listing and not mine. And the reason there's a computer chair here, this actually is a full workstation. Look, you see that? Open these guys up, look at that. Pull out keyboard, monitor, other computery stuff. Not a bad background for Zoom calls. People will know you're running the company you claim to own and operate. That is an insanely good use of space. Oh, that works too, look at that. So if you, in proper New York fashion, want to have coffee table meals, that's what this is designed for. It's also an S, like the name of your company.
Sirhand.
It also has like one of those old school things in there for all the remotes. That's cool. Dude, I want the furniture and to stay in this place. The living room is essentially 21 by 21, and it makes that big TV feel small. Also, we have this amazing double L couch, but even a massive couch like this fits in quite nicely, and there's plenty of room to walk around it on both sides, which is great. Anyone can just put furniture in their apartment, but to put it in a way that doesn't confuse people or make your mind just go insane, that takes a little bit more talent. Living room windows face the deck. And even though this is a northward view, the place is insanely bright.
There's so much sunlight all day long. In New York City now, the sunset is at 7 p.m.
Now between the sitting area and the kitchen, there's this little hallway which leads to the deck. And right now it's hooked up with all kinds of cool little things. This is a dining table. You could pull those chairs out and boom, you can have some meals right here while you watch TV. In fact, you could probably fit a bigger dining table in the exact same area. But if you don't need a bigger dining table, it's probably best to stick with the smallest one that you can. Plus, that gives you more room for cabinets like this. And look at how nice this is. This is the front side of the kitchen island. Look, we got cabinets built in everywhere. That's olive oil. This looks absolutely great, and absolutely none of this gets in the way of the deck. But the deck is the best part of this place by far. It's really big and there's lots of cool stuff out here, like this grill for burning dinner. A nice big table to eat that burned dinner. Here's the table again for some reason, and here's a flower that I think is fake. And the view is absolutely breathtaking. Look at that. The street's also super quiet. Now, as you can see from the floor plan, the terrace kind of has two different sections, and this is quite an extensive amount of space. That's our door. That's our living room window. Right over here, you got this awesome little flower cart. Pools under it for maintaining your own sustainable ecosystem or for just taking care of plants. We've also got a 6-person outdoor table, which means you'll be able to eat and enjoy this view in the evening. This is all gonna be sunset. It's gonna look marvelous. And the cool thing is that because of the design of this, it just keeps going. These are our kitchen windows. This here neon hose is for your plants. It's not on. And I guess you could have some trees or something here that would look cool, or just use it for storage, kind of like what we see here. It's a very functional space. I would make this like a little tree enclosed reading hangout nook. To me, that would look cool. This is also our bedroom window. There's also a porch light so you don't get lost. And we've got these nice big pots. You are definitely gonna be in the garden section of Home Depot hooking this place up after you move in. The kitchen's awesome. Just look at this spice rack. There's lots of room to put things, and the appliances are really high-end and big. Counter space is okay, but luckily there's a microwave for reheating delivery and an oven for cooking your own food. Big fridge, dishwasher. We've also got a window, so if you start a kitchen fire, it can just go out there and escape. Look at Jamin walking into the kitchen. It's a big kitchen, even though it's kind of like in this little hallway area.
Spice rack in the right place.
Yeah, look at that. So convenient. Although you might burn yourself if you try to reach to the garden.
Make sure you pre-pick the basil.
This is to kind of be expected at this point, but you know, a built-in pantry inside the kitchen itself. Oh, that's easy. You don't have to be a giant. And the water pressure, this is easily $2 to $3 million water water pressure. And over here by the stove, you could definitely have appliances cluttering this if that's what you want. Plus there's outlets back here for things like coffee makers, blenders, etc. Overhead lighting's good. And look, this window, it could even be a serving window to whoever's outside. What's cool is they went with space-saving pocket doors on rooms like the bathroom. And inside the bathroom, there's these really tall, narrow cabinets. I love how neatly organized everything here is. Also this, I'm not gonna open it because it'll knock that over, but that is also a medicine cabinet. Trash can, and I guess that's the toilet brush under the sink. Pedestal sinks are so great for storing things underneath. And there's a massive painting which might be a Van Gogh, but probably not.
To the bedroom.
You seem really excited to see the bedroom.
Look at this.
The bedroom is super bright, and it doesn't look like there's a lot going on in here, but when you realize that pretty much everything is shelving, that changes. The view's also really good, same as the deck. 11 by 11 by 11 by 11. That's a perfect square, and that was kind of confusing to read.
You have a mirror over there, and it's all storage space.
This might be the greatest bedroom set of dresser drawers ever. And if you shared this room with somebody else, you could kind of divide that in half. And after you divide it in half, if you're me, your wife, she can get both halves. Nightstands here are awesome too, and I like how this kind of just wraps over and around. Little reading lights underneath the thing itself. That's nice. Even if you don't end up living here, this might still give you some good ideas for how to set up your own place, especially if you want to have a king-size bed and not have the room feel too small. It doesn't feel too small. Then we have this tiny little hallway which leads to the bathroom. This is a closet. Oh, that's a nice big walk-in closet. And it has a light. And the primary bathroom, this is the full size. It's also got that pocket door. And we've got 3 sections, 1, 2, and then the full size tub back here. Oh, that's a nice looking tub, man. Look at them sprayers. It's like cleaning yourself on the space station. And I'm sure Elon Musk has the exact same one. Got this massive beauty mirror right here. Boy, oh man, oh, I look weird. This one's better. Also, it's medicine storage as well. You can see it opening. I don't want to look at somebody else's medicine, but I do want to test their water pressure. And I do want to remark again at just how well all of the space in here is being used. There's drawers and stuff everywhere. I like their towel holder. Now the building also has laundry and a gym, but yeah, they weren't really cool with us running around with the camera filming, so.
It's because you were not cool. I'm kidding.
He's right.
Hey, shoot me an email.
If you want to, Jamin's Instagram's right here. I'll see you in the next one.